I'm Mel. I'm the president of the Archery Club. I founded it about 2 years ago. You can absolutely be a beginner to join. Most of our club are beginners who had never really shot a bow before. I think the skill level of members of our club are, we have everyone from beginners who have never really done archery before to the junior Olympic level. There's only one of those, don't worry. I'd say we have about a dozen members. We have a lot of people on and off. I'd say that usually for our club meetings, we see between 6 and 10 people there. We're not asking for a commitment or anything because people have lives and stuff. Sit Lolly is there. She's our vice president. She's got so many years and is, she's got that junior Olympic level. I think we all just want people to enjoy the sport. That's one of the things I like about archery is that everyone just wants you to try it out. We've had this unofficial club that we've brought people in and teaching people how to shoot archery and stuff. And if we waited around for campus to give, or for OPERS to give us the okay, it would never get done. It's been kind of difficult to go through OPERS to get the club started. My first year here, we tried to get it started. It was me and this other guy, Andrew. We didn't really have a place to practice at that point. There was De La Vega Range, but that's kind of far away, or it's not super far away, but it's you can't get there by bus. So it was really difficult to get people out there to join us. You needed to have a car. Ian and Erica Gregory, they run the shop downtown, which is now an indoor range. That got started towards the end of my freshman year, and we worked with them really hard to try to get the club going, at least unofficially, until OPERS can accept that we're a thing. I really enjoy just shooting for fun. But also it would be really cool to compete, or even just to shoot in a competition, even if you're not really going for gold or whatever. It's really fun. It's a good experience that everyone should have, just to be yeah, I've done this, I'm part of the sport. I've made tons of new friends through this club. I actually didn't really know any of the members before starting it. I started the club with this one other guy that I just kind of met online, through the Facebook UCSC group, just being like, hey, is there an archery club on campus? Met a couple of guys who were really interested in getting it started, and then we actually met Ian, the shop owner, just by accident at De La Vega, and he was really excited about getting it started. And then once it started, we just, we tried to advertise it and stuff and get more people in, and now everyone there is I'm definitely friends with them. Didn't know them before, but met through archery, and it's gotten pretty close. I think the good thing is that I'm not the only person who's really invested in this and who's really trying to get this started. Once I graduate, it's definitely still going to keep going. There's a lot of people who are really interested in keeping this going for a long time, which is really good. We're going to be an official club next year, fingers crossed. Once we're an official club, it means we'll be able to get a little bit of funding, just enough that we could go to go somewhere to shoot, for example, or get special targets or something. And it means that we'll be able to table at OPERS events, which is really important for getting the word out. I think the biggest problem we're facing right now is that people don't realize that archery clubs is a thing. Because we're not allowed to table, and because it's really difficult to get the word out if you don't have some sort of school backing behind you. There's other organizations on campus that they use weapons and other bows, but they don't use them safely. They don't really know what they're doing. They don't have people who really know how to handle archery equipment well, and that bothers me a lot because I do take safety really, really seriously, and it saddens me that other people do not. The campus considers bows weapons, which is understandable to some degree. I mean, I think they're definitely sports equipment. I would compare it to like how the fencing team brings their swords and stuff on campus. It's definitely sports equipment. I can understand though why someone wouldn't want bows on campus. Recurves and stuff, you take them down. They're not up all the time to be ready to shoot at any moment. That's ridiculous. I can understand why they'd be uncomfortable, but also it's a sport like any other. Safety is super important to me and to all of us, but as the president, I take it very, very seriously. That's one of the things that, everyone who goes to our range has to take a safety lesson first. It is really important. We're very stringent on the rules, and that's because, these are dangerous. It's a sport, but also, there's sharp, pointy objects. It's like, I would say, you don't play football without a helmet. Right? You don't do archery without knowing how to handle a bow properly and safely. So when you go to the archery range downtown, which is Archery Santa Cruz, it's right off Pacific. They let you can go there and we shoot with the club. We get a discount it's a student discount. And you can rent equipment there or bring your own, either way. And we shoot for an hour.